my favorite show, my favorite sisters, Sharon, Eva, Sarah, and Eve. Okay, back into it. Okay, so is it true that when you were starting the show, you were like having kids and you had the new baby. Sarah had the new baby.
Pregnant when Sharon offered me BB, heavily pregnant, and then he was like 6 months old when we started. But luckily, himself and my partner kind of came with me everywhere, so at least I would see him when I got home from work every night.
And you had someone who was supportive and helped you by being like, I'll bring the family around and I won't make you feel distant.
Yes.
And like when you're away, you're really away, like geographically even. That's really
the longest
nice.
I spent was like 10 days away from him when he was maybe 9 months old.
And even that's brutal.
It was brutal, but going to work with these ladies every day is like, it's so lovely and fun that it kind of
The good news is you keep feeling guilty all
forever.
the way
No, I know,
through
it's
to
great.
You give birth and you move into this town called Guilt City and you erect a house and then you live there permanently. Did they give you advice? Did they help guide you? Because I went and worked with Adam Sandler and that felt safe because I knew he had 2 daughters and he was someone I trusted with everything that I know. And I just thought, I'll just be adjacent to people who I know work and have kids and that will make me feel safer.
Yeah, I did. I felt really supported and...
We had a few cries.
We cried. I was super vulnerable as well. I think like your heart opens up when you have a kid and it was a different feeling. My first day at work was... my first day filming was an experience. I thought I was getting fired the next day.
But the great thing about filming with a bunch of women is it doesn't matter if you're crying a lot.
No. Everyone has had their own. My dog died, remember, on season 1? And and they all like looked after me.
Eve, what Lucy passed away, his girlfriend. I know, and it's so hard. I'm such a dog mom. You're single?
Yeah,
me too.
No. And aren't you so happy?
Like criminally.
I know, it's so good.
Is it true that you liked E.T. So much when you were young?
You're going to make me cry.
That
I was like, I'm not going to cry, but yeah, I did. Yeah.
What did you like about it? And
it just blew my mind as a little kid. I was like 3 or 4, and it just took me to a whole other place. And I cut off all of my hair, and I made everybody call me Elliot for 2 years.
For 2 years?
You cut off all your hair?
I cut off all my hair. I wore a red hoodie, and everyone had to call me Elliot. I would not respond to Eve.
Like, how did that function in your household?
They were just like, oh, yeah, Elliot, like... Cool. They went with it. They went with it.
Your mom, your dad was like...
Yeah, and still, like, now at, like, birthdays and stuff, they'll be like, Elliot, Elliot. Chug, chug, chug.
So if I see your parents, I could be like, I'm in that movie that your daughter said she had to be Elliot.
Yeah. Oh, They
Really?
would know, yeah.
Oh, bonding. I like it. I feel like I have it in now. Okay, because I feel like sisters, and tell me if I'm off base about this, and now I'm raising 2 girls. Yeah. It's like I got the dream after all.
Yeah.
I really did. I'll never forget when the doctor was like, you're having a girl on Olive. I was like, oh God, mother issues, here we go, karma. And then when Frankie was born, or when I got pregnant and they called and they said, okay, it's gonna be a girl, I was like, oh.
I was the same. Because I completely planned, because I have much younger brothers, and so I was sort of used to... I thought I wanted a little boy kid, and then now it's like I couldn't imagine not having girls.
It really just... I was like, oh my God, now I'm going to be put on this planet to raise good girls.
Yeah.
But idealizing sisters and loving sisters, and my girlfriends are like my first family.
That's what I'd like to say. Surely that... Your girlfriends took the position that you wish the sisters were there for, that your friends do that, right?
Yes, Eva, that's right. That's exactly right. And I have such strong bonds, and I'm so fiercely loyal. That's why I love this show, too. And the heartbreak of the common enemy, that JP, that sociopathic, narcissistic, you know what?
He's dead now.
I mean, that was...
Gives you a bit of catharsis, though, doesn't it? When you have a common enemy.
Yes, and
to
that's
hate on.
Really, at the end of the day, and it's a testament to you, Sharon, of how brilliant you are, and how brilliant you guys are, because each and every sister is so equal, so meaningful, so delicious, so you're so happy when you're in their world. And that is 5 ways across. I mean, it's a testament to you guys. All right, well, it's been a real pleasure. And thank you for putting this show out into the world. We should not allow men to behave like JP, and may we all be so lucky, whether they're blood sisters or found sisters, to have this amazing group of women around us to, like, get through the day with. Thank you so much. All right, Bad Sisters Season 2 is on Apple TV Plus now, with new episodes dropping every week. My favorite show. We'll be right back.